This is a video I made in Synthesia.
And that's exactly the gap your competitors aren't closing. So let us help you instead. Here's how we actually prove that in a demo.
No camera crew, no studio, no editing timeline that took me 3 days to cut together. I had a script, I opened Synthesia, and about an hour later, I had a finished, polished video with B-roll, motion graphics, and 5 different languages ready to publish. Synthesia has had a pretty significant facelift over the last couple years. What most people picture when they hear the name, paste in a script, pick an avatar, get a talking head video. That's still there, but it's just a footnote now. The platform has grown into something a lot bigger than that, and I want to walk you through the full picture by building something real with it, start to finish. So this is going to be a real current Synthesia review. I'll show you what's new, what's changed, what makes sense, and what doesn't. Let's get started. So quick context before I get into this. Synthesia started as an AI avatar tool. You write a script, the platform generates a video with a virtual presenter reading it. That was the core product, and it was useful for a certain kind of video, mainly internal training and onboarding content where you didn't want to put someone on camera every time that you needed a slide deck. What it's become is a lot bigger than that. Synthesia is now a full end-to-end AI video platform. You create, translate, collaborate with a team, publish, and you can track performance. And there are a handful of specific features that they've shipped over the last year that I haven't seen any other platform match yet. I'll get into all of those in this video. Synthesia is trusted by over 90% of Fortune 100. Heineken, Zoom, SAP, Reuters, Moody's are all in the customers list. $4 billion valuation, backed by Google Ventures, NVIDIA, and a cell. This isn't a scrappy startup anymore, it's the enterprise standard for AI video, and the platform reflects that. Let me show you how it actually works by actually building something with it. So the first thing that I want to show you is how you actually start a video now, because this is where the platform has changed the most. The old flow was, open the editor, paste your script into a text field, assign an avatar, hit generate. And that still exists, but the primary creation experience in Synthesia right now is the AI video assistant. This is a chat-based interface. You describe what you want and the assistant builds a full video draft, slides, a script, avatar selection, layout, all of it, and you refine it from there, like you're going back and forth with an editor. So let me show you what this looks like. When you go to start a new video, you get 2 starting points. Prompt an idea or import a file. Prompt an idea opens a simple box. What's your video about? There are example prompts here too if you want a starting point, things like converting a webinar into structured training or explaining safe use of AI tools at work. For this one, here's what I'm going to be building. A sales enablement video, something that a sales rep could actually use to explain our product clearly to enterprise buyers on a discovery call or a demo. I'll type my prompt, create a sales enablement video that helps sales representatives explain our product clearly to enterprise buyers so that they can communicate the value during discovery calls and demos. Explain the customer problems the product solves, the key capabilities to highlight, and how to differentiate from competing solutions. I'll set this to 4 minutes, pick the bright circuit template, and apply our MakerThrive brand kit so that the colors and fonts come in correct from the jump. Once I hit create, the assistant then builds out a full scene-by-scene draft in real time. A title, a script for each scene, and the structure for the whole video. And look how good this comes back already. It pulled out the actual structure of a sales enablement video, the problem, the capabilities, the differentiation, without me having to outline any of that myself. Now, prompting an idea isn't the only way in. If you've already got something written, you can drop in a PowerPoint, a Word doc, or a PDF, and Synthesia will build a video from that instead. There's also a URL tab, so if the content already lives on a web page, you can just paste that link in. And if you want to go old school, there's still the option to write or paste your own script and start from there. 4 different doors into the same workflow. So now I've got a few options here. I could just hit generate right here and let Synthesia render the video exactly as drafted, but I want to show you what's possible if you go one step further, so I'm going to click continue in the editor. Once I'm here, the assistant chat panel is sitting right there on the right side of the screen the whole time. I can ask it to write and edit my script, select and populate layouts from the template, change the tone, basically anything that I normally have to do manually. It's not a one-time generation, it's a working session. Okay, so now let's actually build out this video. First, the avatar, and let me cover what's actually new here. So the headline feature, and this launched this year, is personal avatar from photo. You upload a single photo and get a fully animated, expressive avatar with natural body language, customizable outfits, and backgrounds without filming anything at all. I'm gonna create one of my own a little later in this video, so hang in with me. But for this sales enablement video, I'm going to keep it simple and select one of Synthesia's own avatars. And these stock avatars are fully customizable as well. Outfits, backgrounds, logos, brand colors. There's a transparent background option that lets the avatar drop cleanly into any space. For enterprise teams, avatar outfits and spaces can be shared across the whole workspace, so everyone presenting on camera looks consistent without anyone having to think about it. I'll pick an avatar here that fits the tone of this video and I'll move on. Next, I'm going to click the Media tab at the top of the editor, and this is something I haven't seen any other AI video platform do inside of their own editor. Synthesia integrates Google Veo's 3 model directly. So right here, I can type a text prompt and generate custom B-roll without leaving the platform, without exporting anything, without having to go to a separate tool. I'll type, person stands by a window practicing a sales pitch on a laptop video call, pausing to take a breath, and then confidently speaks. And I'll generate that. What's also cool is that you can choose the space and even choose the avatar that shows up inside of that generated clip. This is called Avatar B-roll, and why I've been so excited to use it is the multicam feel that you get without any cameras at all. Avatar on screen, cut to a generated VO3 B-roll, cut back. It looks produced, and the whole workflow stays in one place. Quick thing worth calling out here because people ask this a lot. How is this different from just using VO3 or Sora directly? Generative tools like that are great for cinematic one-off clips, but they're not built for presenter-led content, brand consistency, or team workflows. Synthesia gives you both in one place. You get the avatar-led business video and the generative B-roll inside of the same editor, the same brand kit, the same workspace. It's the only platform that covers the whole lifecycle. Create, translate, collaborate, publish, and measure. Now what I'll do is click on the Motion tab. From here, I can generate animated motion graphics from my script, from a prompt, or from a reference image. There are also 16 ready-made templates, things like allocation, arrow cycles, branching cards, floating tags, funnels, network, messaging, and whichever one I pick auto-syncs to my timeline. For a sales enablement video like this one, something that visualizes a process or a comparison is going to land a lot better than just a talking head. So I'll pick a template that fits showing how our product differentiates from competing solutions. One more thing that I'm going to add directly from the editor, interactivity. Videos built in Synthesia can include quizzes, call to action buttons, and branching paths. I can choose from results, multiple answers, single answers, branching, the whole set, and SCORM export means that any completion data flows back to any LMS. This is what makes Synthesia a training platform, not just a video tool. For something like sales enablement, where you actually want to confirm that a rep understood the different points before they get on call, that's a real feature, not a gimmick. Okay, so now that we have the avatar, the B-roll, motion graphics, and interactivity all in one place, I'm going to hit generate. Synthesia says that this will take about 15 minutes. While that's rendering, let me show you a couple things on the workspace side, starting with the brand kit. Back in the workspace, under assets, this is where you build and manage your brand kits. You can upload your colors, your logos, your textiles, you can add specific avatars, and you can build out full colored themes. You can even just search or type your brand's URL and Synthesia will automatically pull in your branding for you. This is workspace level governance, not just style preferences. Once a brand kit is set, when anyone on the team creates a video using the assistant, that brand kit applies automatically. Nobody has to remember the right fonts or colors, the platform enforces it for you. Next, still under assets, let's go to avatars. This is where you create your own. I'll click create avatar, and there are 2 paths here. You can clone yourself or someone you know with their permission. And there's this feature coming soon where you can prompt a brand new avatar into existence and design a custom avatar with AI. I'm genuinely curious to see what this looks like once it ships. For now, I'll click create your avatar, upload a photo, choose a style, and create the video. I'll click the avatar from photo. From here, I can upload a photo or use my webcam. I'll upload a high-quality photo of myself and submit it. Synthesia then checks the photo to make sure it's good to go. Once it's accepted, I'll be asked to record my voice. After that, I record my consent and set a pin, so Synthesia has explicit permission to use my likeness. Then it starts generating my avatar. Once it's done, I can adjust the outfit. There's a navy pantsuit, a military-style outfit, and you can prompt for whatever you'd like your avatar to wear beyond what's listed. Let me actually test this out for a second and show you how it looks. I can give it a script, upload an audio file, or even keep a scene with no voiceover and just add a pause. And the assistant chat panel is right here too, so I can type instructions directly to build something with this avatar the same way that I did earlier.
Hi, I'm Taylor, and I'm currently telling you all about Synthesia. Don't you love it so far?
While we're on the topic of avatars, I want to flag one more thing. The most forward-looking feature Synthesia has previewed: skills or interactive avatars. The concept is a live conversation with an AI avatar, not a pre-recorded video. The use case they're targeting here is role-play training. Instead of a passive compliance video, your employee has a real-time scenario conversation with an avatar that asks questions and adapts based on their answers. Roleplay training that actually roleplays. This is still in the earlier stages, so I'm not going to go too deep here, but it's a genuinely cool direction and worth knowing about if you're thinking long-term about training. One more thing worth mentioning while we wait for that to render: translation. You can one-click translate into 160 plus languages with frame-accurate lip sync. No re-recording, no re-editing. One master video becomes a full multilingual library in hours. So once my sales enablement video finishes generating, I could take that single video and have it ready for enterprise buyers in a dozen different markets without touching any of the original footage again. Okay, so here it is, my sales enablement video.
Enterprise buyers often face a maze of complex challenges. Navigating these can be daunting with multiple stakeholders and intricate needs. Understanding these pain points is crucial for offering effective solutions. Our product is designed to tackle these specific problems head-on. By addressing the core issues, we provide clarity and efficiency, making decision-making easier for enterprise buyers. Let's dive into the core features that directly address buyer needs. These capabilities are crafted to streamline operations and enhance productivity. Real-world examples highlight how our product delivers tangible benefits. From reducing costs to improving workflow, the impact is clear and measurable. What sets our product apart in a crowded market? Unique features and advantages make us the preferred choice for enterprise buyers.
Let's actually dub this into another language. If you have existing video content that wasn't even made in Synthesia, you can also upload it here and dub it into nearly any language, with voice preservation, seamless lip sync, and editing controls. I'll dub this into Spanish right now so you can see how clean it looks.
Los compradores empresariales a menudo se enfrentan a un laberinto de desafíos complejos. Lidiar con esto puede resultar abrumador, con múltiples partes interesadas y necesidades complejas.
One more thing worth showing while we're talking translation: the translation glossary. This lives under assets in the workspace. Right now it's empty, but here's what it's for. It's a list of terms you lock in place across every language. Product names, brand terms, anything that should never get paraphrased by AI translation. I'll click New Term, type in a term, set the language, and add it. And once that's added, you get two tabs: pronunciations and translations. Pronunciations lets you control exactly how the term gets said, apply it to all English voices, a specific accent, or even a tone. Translations is where you lock in the exact word-for-word translation across every language, so it's never left to AI for the guesswork. So if your product is called FlowSync Pro in English, it's still FlowSync Pro in Spanish and Japanese and German, said the right time every time. You won't have a localization team making a judgment call scene by scene. For any company running a multilingual content program at scale, that is a real governance feature. I haven't seen a single competitor ship anything like it. Okay, so the last thing I want to show you with this finished video is how you'd actually share it with your team. On my finished video, I can select these three dots and choose Collaborate. From there, I can invite my team members by email or share a link. You can have real-time co-editing as well, so multiple people can work on the same video as once. Folder sharing with granular permission controls, approval workflows built in so nothing publishes without the right sign-off, admin controls at a workspace level. If this were a real sales enablement rollout, this is how you'd get it in front of the whole sales org without losing control over who can edit what. And once it's published, you're not flying blind. Synthesia tracks performance on videos too. Views, completion, drop-off, so you actually know whether the whole thing you built is actually working. Quick note on the compliance and security side, because this matters for enterprise decisions. Synthesia is ISO 42001 certified. That's the international standard for AI management systems, and they're the only AI video platform globally with that certification. They're also SOC Type 2, ISO 27001, GDPR, and CCPA compliant. SSO and SCIM for identity management, audit logs, multi-workspace management for large organizations. And enterprise data is never used to train external models. If you're evaluating this for a company that has an IT or a legal review process before approving new tools, those certifications and controls are what get you through that part of review. It's part of what the enterprise tier is built for. Pricing is also worth covering because the free plan is more useful than most free plans in this category. You get up to 10 minutes of video on the free tier, access to avatars, and access to the AI playground to test output quality before you put in a card. That's enough to actually build something and see if it works for your use case. Paid plans start at starter and go up through enterprise. The full platform, brand kit, SCORM export, translation glossary, SSO, audit logs, unlocks at the enterprise level, and the pricing reflects that. This isn't a $20 a month tool for individual creators posting social content. The positioning here is squarely at teams and organizations producing video at volume. So here's where I actually land on the platform. If you've been around at MakerThrive for a while now, you might remember we had a community about building your own business. That is actually where Synthesia first came into our workflow. We used it to produce course content without putting someone on camera for every single lesson. And it was great for that. What I just walked you through makes what we were doing back then look pretty basic. The platform has exceeded our previous expectations, and I'm already using it to power some of our upcoming lessons. For individuals making one-off basic social videos, there are cheaper and simpler tools out there. The feature set here is built for scale and for teams, and you'll feel that in the pricing, but for users who need to produce polished, dynamic videos at scale, and also localize, track, and govern a video program access across a team, nothing covers the full job like Synthesia does. If you want to try it, there is a free plan linked in the description below. No credit card required to get in and see the output for yourself. Let me know in the comments what you'd actually use this for. I'm curious whether people are thinking about it more for training content or marketing localization or for something else entirely. Drop it below. If you got something out of this, give it a like, subscribe if you're new here, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.